Welcome to The Scoop, where small changes lead to big results. I'm Rachel, a registered dietitian and a mom on a mission to make nutrition simple, practical, and actually doable. Whether it's decoding labels, busting food myths, or sharing easy wellness wins, this is your space to get real answers that fit real life. So let's dive into today's episode and take one more step toward feeling your best. Any and all opinions and views shared by hosts and guests on this podcast are the speaker's own and do not represent the views of Live It Up or its affiliates or parent company. Hey guys, welcome back to The Scoop, serving you straight nutrition talk, one scoop at a time. I'm Rachel. I'm a registered dietitian with 20 years experience, and today we're talking about the best supplements for gut health. What should you even look for when it comes to supporting your digestive health? There are so many options on the market, from fibers to probiotics to symbiotics, digestive enzymes. We're flooded with an overwhelming amount of information. So let's break it down. I'm going to share information on why gut health is important, how you might know that you have an unhealthy gut, and what supplements I recommend as a dietitian to my clients. First, let's talk about why gut health is important. For most people, they start to think about gut health because they're experiencing GI issues, things like gas or bloating, diarrhea, constipation. But thinking about gut health shouldn't be just reactive. Just like we want to be proactive and preventative with our health, this is how we should think about our digestive wellness and the health of our gut microbiome. Your gut isn't just for digesting food and absorbing nutrients. It plays a role in your overall health. Feeding it the right fuels to keep it thriving means supporting your immune function. It means supporting your mood, your mental health. It could play a role in weight management, in hormone health, and even your sleep. There are even links between the health of your gut and chronic health conditions. So waiting until your gut health is poor means you're already starting to affect your whole body wellness. How do you know when you have an unhealthy gut? Let's start there. The first thing to do if you think your gut is off is to talk to your healthcare provider and a registered dietitian who specializes in gut health. Everyone is different, both with their symptoms as well as with what strategies will help them improve their symptoms. You need individual support for your unique self. Make sure you do that first. But other than gas and bloating, what symptoms might mean your gut's not doing so well? Well, you might experience unintentional weight changes. You might experience mood changes, sleep disturbances, skin conditions like psoriasis. You could even experience food intolerances. Now, there are plenty of other things that might cause these issues, but at least you can work on your gut health to help rule it out. Do things that are within your control. And the health of your gut is absolutely something that you have a lot of control over. So here are some things that you can do to impact your digestive wellness. Look at what you eat. So the more whole foods, the more plants and fiber, this means you're working on your gut health. More processed foods, high sugar foods, and fried foods often leads to poor gut health. You want to stay hydrated. Getting enough fluids may help reduce certain types of bad bacteria from your gut. Eating slowly and chewing well, because digestion starts in the mouth. Lower your stress. So stress plays a significant role in your gut. So keeping our gut health humming along healthfully is important. And while what you eat and other lifestyle factors are most important in this equation, supplements can absolutely play a role. So they can help fill the gaps where your diet just isn't cutting it. Plus, it's pretty hard to get enough probiotics from just your diet alone to actually make a difference in your gut health. So taking a probiotic supplement might actually be important. So let's get into it. There are specific categories that impact gut health when it comes to supplements, and these include fiber, probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, and plants. These are the top 5 things for your gut health. But first, caveat. There are tons of great products out there, and these are just a few that I personally like as a dietitian. So, take it with a grain of salt. There are lots of other things out there that you could choose. First, fiber. Getting enough from your diet is critical. Per day, men need about 35 grams of fiber. Women are closer to 25 grams, but really only about 5% of adults in the US actually get enough fiber. And that means if you're watching this, you likely aren't getting enough fiber. So while I fully want you to eat more vegetables and fruits and nuts and seeds and whole grains to get your fiber, a fiber supplement can help you get closer to your goals, especially in the beginning when you're working up to that many whole foods. But not all fiber supplements are created equal. If you're going to choose a supplement, it's great if it can meet multiple goals. So here are a couple that I love. Thorne Fiber Mend. This one has 7 grams of fiber, 6 of which are soluble. And it's primarily made with prebiotic fiber. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Prebiotic fibers are very beneficial. They're broken down by our healthy gut bacteria. They produce short-chain fatty acids, which are compounds that have a lot of benefits to our gut cells. Fiber Mend also contains green tea phytosomes for additional antioxidants. So that's a nice little benefit for it. Another one I really like is Garden of Life Raw Organic Fiber. This one has 9 grams of fiber, but it's actually a better balance of like insoluble and soluble fibers. It has 4 grams of soluble fiber. What I love about this one is that it's made from all organic whole foods. Things like ground flax and amaranth, quinoa, chia, millet, buckwheat, pumpkin. It even has things like garbanzo beans and lentils. And some of these ingredients are sprouted. And this means that it's providing so much more than just fiber, but also vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. Plus, it has about 900 million probiotics, which isn't a ton, but it's kind of a nice little addition there, if you're looking for probiotics from different places. The downside is that they use stevia. I'm not a huge fan of the taste. I overlook that because there's a lot of other great ingredients in there. So here are some things to think about when it comes to a fiber supplement. The first thing is try to get one with at least 3 grams of fiber, but no more than 10, because too much is at one time can be tough. And remember, if you add in too much fiber throughout the day without adding enough water, you're just going to get more constipated and it's going to cause more problems. So what you can do is make sure that you are increasing your fiber. I actually take these in a smoothie, just ease into it. The second thing that you want to do is look out for supplements that have like a lot of artificial additives, sweeteners, colors, things like that. There's a lot of options without these. Now, you can absolutely also get something like psyllium husk or acacia fiber supplement if you're looking for just pure fiber without anything else. Totally fine. I just like my supplements to do double duty and provide other nutrients when possible because, why not get more for less? You know what I mean? Let's move on to probiotics. The probiotics industry is huge, but it's for a good reason. The right ones can really help build up your gut microbiome. Of course, I want you to get most of your nutrition from food, but actually probiotics are one place that even if you tried really hard, it's difficult to get all the ones that you might need to shift your gut health. So the caveat with probiotics is that they're not all created equal. Each strain has slightly different potential benefits. The good news is that many of them tackle similar digestive issues. For example, there's one called VSL number 3. It has a lot of research backing it up. It's a very high potency probiotic. It's usually recommended for people who are experiencing symptoms of IBS. It has like 112 billion CFUs. Of probiotics, like 8 different strains. It's also very expensive. So this one may be helpful if you really need something significant for support. If you're looking for research-backed, but a lot more affordable, and for symptoms like gas and bloating, then maybe Culturel's Digestive Health Daily Probiotic could be the right choice for you. It's a pretty good one. It's been on the market for a long time. Culturel has about 10 billion CFUs. It also has inulin, which is a prebiotic. And again, when probiotics, prebiotics are paired together, this supplement is called a synbiotic. And this is great. They work really well together. So if you're not getting enough prebiotics in your diet, like fiber, you might consider a combo just to make sure that your probiotics have the right food. remember, everyone's gut microbiome is different. And for that reason, not all probiotics might align with your needs or your microbiome. So what I recommend is that you take a probiotic for at least 4 weeks to see if it works for you. It can take this long to start colonizing, but also for your body to start seeing potential results. It's also very common when you start taking a new probiotic to experience a little extra gas and bloating. These symptoms are transient, usually. And that means they'll go away after the first couple weeks. But if you're still experiencing them after 4 weeks, it's time to stop that supplement. It means that supplement might not be the right choice for you, probably isn't integrating with your own microbiome that well. A little bit about probiotics. How many CFUs should you aim for in a probiotic supplement? So some studies indicate that a supplement with at least 5 billion CFUs might be the most effective. Let's move on to the next type of supplement that might help your gut, and these are digestive enzymes. Digestive enzymes the body naturally makes, and they help you to break down food. But sometimes there are foods that we have more difficulty digesting, and additional enzymes could be useful for some people. There are 2 supplements in this category that I think could be useful. And the first one is Mary Ruth's Ultra Digestive Food Enzymes. That's a mouthful, but there are 11 different enzymes in this formula, so it really does cover like all your bases. And because they work on food, it's best to take digestive enzymes with each meal of the day. Now, the second one that I like is good for people who have difficulty digesting fermentable carbohydrates. These are also known as a FODMAP sensitivity. And this can cause a lot of uncomfortable gas and bloating because your body can't break down these carbohydrates that are found in a lot of like fruits and vegetables and different grains. The supplement is called FODzyme, and it contains enzymes that helps you break down specific fermentable carbohydrates. Things like fructans, inulin, galacto-oligosaccharides, and lactose. Now, how do you know which one you need? Listen, your gut health is incredibly individual, and the supplement you choose should reflect this. You can look at your diet and see where the gaps are. Is it fiber? Is it probiotics? And that can help you see which type of supplement to start with. Now, again, figuring this out is where the help of a dietitian comes in. They can help you go through your diet and see where do you need to start improving your gut health. But in terms of fiber, probiotics, and digestive enzymes, the amount and the variety of vegetables you eat per week also plays a huge role in your health and a balanced gut microbiome. And yet, eating veggies is where most Americans fall short in their everyday diet. In fact, only one out of 10 people get enough vegetables each day. So understanding that this is where a lot of people have a deficit plays a huge role in how I think about gut health supplements as well. Because most people don't know what they're lacking. And because most people are short of veggies and plants, I often recommend improving your vegetable and fruit intake first in plants, but also an all-encompassing type of product. These will have a baseline amount of all the different gut health benefiting factors. And that allows you to kind of stabilize and support your gut health. And then from there, you can start to hone in on what you might need more of. For example, like Live It Up Super Greens, it contains more than 20 organic vegetables. It has 5 billion CFUs of probiotics, 3 grams of fiber, 3 digestive enzymes. So what I like is that it contains plants you normally wouldn't be eating. So that's providing extra antioxidants and micronutrients, and it helps you get closer to that 30 plants per week goal for optimal health and microbiome that the studies are now showing we need. It's well-rounded, nothing artificial or synthetic added. It's made with organic vegetables. For me, that's important because we're not adding in everything else that comes with a vegetable when it's not organic. No added sugars, things like that. I like that as a dietitian and as a person. So let's summarize. The key to gut health is eating a lot of plants, minimizing processed foods, minimizing fried foods and added sugars. So different types of supplements you can consider adding to your diet to fill gaps include fiber, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and plants, and maybe even a superfood formula. It's time for you to dig into your microhabit. What could your diet use a boost of to help support your gut health? Do you need more fiber? more plants, more probiotics, a product that covers all your bases? I want you to choose one thing to focus on this week. Take that initial step towards your ultimate goal of digestive wellness. If you have questions, I am here for you. Let me know in our judgment-free zone.